Welcome back to the Hawkeye Sports Report. We're now joined by head coach of the women's basketball team, Lisa Bluder. Coach, we're about a third of the way through the season. Hard to believe. And how would you assess your team so far?
Well, I don't think coaches are ever happy with where they are right now. And, we're probably in that same boat. I think at times we've done some really good things. But we have to get consistent. We have to get consistent in a lot of areas. Consistent in our rebounding, consistent in our defensive principles. And I think we can run our offense a lot better. We've gotten better at our turnovers over the last several games, but we need to continue that trend.
Let's rewind a little bit. Your last game was actually against Iowa State. They came in ranked and they were undefeated, and this was a big game for your squad.
That's always a big game. Whenever you're playing against an in-state rival and you put Iowa State and they're ranked 22nd in the country, they're undefeated, come into Hawkeye, but they haven't played against the competition that we had played against, in my opinion. They hadn't played a true road game yet, and so we were putting them to the test, and we got out to a great start in this game, 14-0 to begin this game.
Yeah, that was a very fast start, and then it was kind of a game of spurts. Got out to the quick start, and then things kind of slowed down for a little bit, and I thought Thiera and Melissa really gave you a spark.
Thiera and Melissa did. They gave us a huge spark. Thiera had some great hesitation dribble, and then Melissa had hit two big threes while we were tied in this basketball game, and that was really important for us. But, see Morgan Johnson with the nice assist. Morgan, everybody thinks of Morgan with, the points, the block shots, the field goal percentage, but you don't realize she's a pretty good passer in there. And then Sam gets in on the action. Sam passes over to Thiera. Thiera has the nice jump shot there from the baseline. But that's the three that was really a big one, or one of the big ones for us when it was tied. And then the steal by Thiera, too. And look at this hesitation. As she goes in there, a little hesitation, little shake and bake there. You got to like that.
Yeah, I thought that was maybe the play of the game there. That and then Melissa's three that we're going to be showing here shortly, too.
Absolutely. I think you're right. Because Thiera's comes off a big steal and puts us up. And there's the three you're talking about. Yep. Tie game, 39-39, 4 minutes left to go in the game. Melissa comes up with a big three. So that was important. And then this basket by Melissa, assist by Bethany. Great pass by Bethany. Melissa doesn't get the three-point play, but does make the two and puts us up 6. And look at Jamie Frenney. Look at that smile. You got to love that. Your seniors celebrating in style, enjoying the victory over Iowa State.
You got to be happy for those seniors. It's been a back-and-forth series against Iowa State for them, and you could just tell that they were relieved after this game.
Well, yeah, it's been home court. Home court has carried this game, but you never can take anything for granted, and state championship has been our goal since the beginning of the year, is that we wanted to win this state championship, and now, we're one game away from that.
Talk about that next game here. You're going to go at Drake this coming weekend. There's a lot of interesting ties in this game.
It's an unusual situation going back to Drake. Jenny and I spent a big part of our lives there. Yep. I was the coach there for a decade. Jan and Jenny played their collegiate careers there and then coached there for 8 years. Yep. Jan Jensen has her jersey retired and hanging from the rafters there. So there's constant reminders of, that we were a big part of that program. And when we go back, now the players have all changed, but you still have some of the same emotions, some of the same fans. It's the Knapp Center, which we were able to open up back in 1992. So there's a lot of emotions. And, of course, now the added one with Jenny Lillis being there as the basketball coach.
Any thoughts about what that's going to be like going up against her?
Jenny was a great Hawkeye, and, I'm sure she cheers for Iowa every single game except for this one, just like we cheer for Drake every single game of the year except for this one. Jenny is a competitor. That's what made her a great Hawkeye, is that she was such a great competitor, and I'm sure she's going to bring that energy to the Bulldog basketball team.
Absolutely. Well, we wish you nothing but the best of luck this weekend.
Thanks, Nick.
We'll see you in Des Moines on Sunday.
Sounds good.
The game will be at 2 p.m. in Des Moines at Drake, as we mentioned. That'll be on MediaCom.